That would be. I forgot to start the recording. So what I was saying was, just give me 2 to 3 minutes. I'll discuss that. Which exactly row we should take into consideration, because the date is important there. Let's discuss first which one should be divided, which one should be multiplied. Then we'll go there. Now, what I wanted to say was, forget about the table. Right now, I'm saying is 2012 it is 200 and 2021 it is 317. Forget about everything else. Now that I have told, give me 1 second. Okay, what I was saying was, if we have this, then what is the relevant cost now?
That will be 317 minus 200 is what will be the difference, right?
No, how do we calculate? We had purchased.
So that 10th or 1 lakh rupees multiplied by 317 minus 200. That will be the cost, I think.
No, not like that. Not like that. No. So what is this 200 and 317 means? Let me tell you. This is nothing but effect of inflation, right?
Yeah.
Now imagine a product which was 200 rupees in 2012. What these data are saying is the same product would be 317 rupees on 2021. That's what they're saying. So if something was 100, how much it would be? Divided by 2. Yeah. So this means what we'll have to do is we have to divide by 200 and multiply it by 370.
Multiplied by 370.
This becomes 1,58,500. So it makes a whole lot of difference, right? So now that we have clarity on that, what I was trying to say was, we are dividing the CII of the year of purchase, and we are multiplying the CII of the year of sell. So it is actually mentioned clearly here. We have cost of acquisition multiplied by CII of first year of transfer, that is year of transfer, then divided by cost inflation index of the base year or first year. I'll discuss the base year separately. CII of the first year of purchase. That's what they're saying, the division part. Now I'll introduce the rest of the part little later. Let me introduce the dates first. Dates, let me give you. So if you look at the table now, the table is, one side is financial year, one side is assessment year. Okay, one side is financial year, one side is assessment year. Now which one is important? Depends on
assessment
what
year.
Yes, assessment year for sure. Again, what information is given in a question is important. What kind of table is given in a question, that is important. I remember sir saying that the table will not be provided, so it is better to carry, or at least he said that most of the CIIs will be provided in the question, but only you remember the first and second one, last one. First one is 2001 and 2 to which is 100, and last one is 2021 2022 is assessment year is 301. Okay, so any approach you follow, that's fine. Go for it. What I'm trying to say is, suppose one date is, suppose your information is given as financial year, assessment year, and CII, and your asset purchase date is 1/1/2013. Where do you think this falls in? Which one? Can you tell?
1/1/2013. Assessment year 13-14.
Yes, assessment year is 13-14, that is 200, right? Make sense?
Yeah.
So similarly, suppose I'll say we have actually sold the asset on 12 December 2020. Which rate should you take? 12 December 2020.
Assessment 21. Assessment year 21.
Assessment year, you
sorry, 12-22.
22.
Which one? Tell me the rate, no? 301 or
301?
301, right? Yeah. Then you have understood. So that's what I was saying. The date is important. And on the basis of the date, you decide the assessment rate. And on the basis of that, you look at the figures. Okay. Now, let me introduce one more concept and we'll wind up with that. Today's discussion. I don't think I'll be able to practice any questions Right now, I will be practicing in the evening. That's not a problem. Another concept is this. Okay, now that we look at this table, it starts from 2001 to 2. What is the relevance? Why is it not going before that? That is because anytime the cost inflation index is decided, it is decided on a base year. Earlier, it was 1961 at one point of time. Earlier, it was 1961 at one point of time. Very recently, they have changed and they have made the base year to 2001-2. Now, how does that affect our questions in our examination? Imagine an asset is purchased before 2001. What do we do? Give me some suggestions. What I said was, suppose one asset is purchased on 1st Jan 1995. Suppose for 5 lakhs. What do we do? How do we apply the cost inflation index? How do
We
we
don't know for 1961, right? What was the
That's what,
No,
no,
we
then
take
what is the
100
solution?
as a base.
Sorry?
We'll take 2001 as a base for all that.
Yes, that is correct. But this 5 lakhs then is incorrect, no? The value, then we are unnecessarily losing 5 years inflation, isn't it? That is why, okay, I'll give you the solution because I want to introduce the provision. You got the point. You got the question in your mind. I can see that. So the solution is what the income tax department has says is, if you have purchased one asset before the base year, then take the market value on the base year. So what they say, anytime the asset is purchased before the base year, no, in the question it must have given the market value on the base year. It would say that on 1st of April 2001, the market value of the asset was 6,50,000. Now, which one you should take, 5 lakhs or 6,50,000?
650.
650. I'll give you one more example. On 1/1/1995, the asset value was 2 lakhs. Asset value was 2 lakhs. However, because of some market changes, because of some substitute products, because of some competitors, the market value of the asset is reduced to 1,50,000 on 1/4/2001. What value should you take? 2 lakhs or 1,50,000?
I think 2 lakhs, whatever is maximum should be taken.
Yes. So that's why actually, if somebody is very strict, they would say, no, whatever market value will allow that. But no, income tax department gives you the benefit, gives the assessee a benefit, saying that, whatever is maximum you take, that's all right for us. Now, this value that we are talking about will take, what is this? This is nothing but your purchase price, on to which we will multiply or divide the CIIs, through which we will calculate the indexed cost, which we will deduct from the sell consideration to calculate the profits and gains from, short-term or long-term capital gain, right? Just a synopsis.
Yes.
So now that I have introduced that, let me show you this portion where it says cost of acquisition. When we calculating index cost of acquisition, how do we calculate? Cost of acquisition, which was in the normal case when we were calculating, we were taking that. Or is for which part? If it is before one, fair market value on 1/4/2001, whichever is higher, which obviously if they have given the assessee the benefit, they will take the higher one only, right? Makes sense. Now, let me give you one more problem now. We have decided that we will take 6,50,000 in this case, 2 lakhs in this case. Now, when multiplying and dividing the CII, cost inflation index, which one would we take? Suppose the sale has happened in 317 only. Sale has happened into the 317 CII. So we will multiply 317. Now, which one should we divide?
We don't have to divide, right? Because we are taking the fair market value at that.
But when I say 317, that is for 2021, right? 21, 22.
Yeah. So,
right? But the fair market value that we took, that was for 1/4/2001, right?
1/4/2001.
Yeah. So we will divide
by 100.
100. Yes. So anytime your asset is purchased before the base year, that means you will, number one change is what? Your cost or fair market value on 1/4/2001, whichever is higher, you will be taking. And the cost inflation index, the division part, you will take for the base year only, which is 100. Now we will see that in the formula also. It says into cost inflation index for the first year of transfer, that is the year of transfer, which is 317 in our small example. The division part is cost inflation index of the base year. Base year is for what? When the purchase is,
When the purchase is before 1/4/20.
or first year, is for normal case, in which the asset was held by the assessee, whichever is latter. So what they say here is, if you go by this logic, no, that also applies to what we just discussed. If you go by our analysis, that is also fine. What they're saying is the base year or the first year in which you had purchased, whichever is latter. Obviously, that will be solving all our issues,
Yeah.
isn't it? If it is before, it will be the base year. If it is after, it will be the actual year,
Yes.
whichever is latter. So that was the formula for us. So we'll wind up with this. If you have any questions, please, you can ask. Otherwise, we'll wind up
I
with.
think it's clear.
So
Sure,
we'll,
you need to have your lunch also, so we don't have to disturb for your lunch.
I know. I couldn't have lunch only because I had ordered that time.
No,
No
it's
problem.
okay.
Yeah. So we'll meet
Thanks.
in the evening. We'll try to wrap up capital gain today, and we'll see the next tomorrow and day after to cover the rest of it.
Sure.
Sure. Thanks.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you.